The director of The Monkey said, all of these kills are impossible. Let's see which kills are impossible or not. You go to a pawn shop and you're like, oh, it has a guitar center level of guitars there. And that's pretty accurate because every guitarist I ever known has pawned their guitar at one point or another. The two things people pawn all the time are guns or guitars, but this place has a bunch of weird shit in it, like Pulp Fiction level of weird, like samurai swords, all that shit, weird axes. And I guess he's like figuring out, hey, are you gonna buy this like weirdo monkey from me? And he's all, we don't buy toys. This is not a toy. And it's so weird that it also has like, yeah, sure, I'll take your 1950s diving suit. And it's even more weirder that the pawn shop sells like loaded guns. Maybe he'll take a harpoon gun, like, all right, that seems cool. But why do you gotta keep it loaded? He also is not very safe because he kept like a fully stocked flamethrower in the shop. So this owner's not that much concerned about safety. So I say this kill is totally possible. In my video too, I was like, oh yeah, he's a cop because of his outfit. Like, no man, he's a pilot. Like, oh. So now he went like, hey man, harpoon death with a pawn shop owner. This is not a good look for me. I'm getting on a plane and going to Mexico. That's why Adam Scott left his family, just went out for a pack of cigarettes and got like a redneck divorce. And tell your wife, hey, I might be wanted for murder. If they're asking about me, I'll be overseas or something. So have a good rest of your life. All right, how possible is it for a babysitter to take you to Benihana's? No, that's too expensive of a dinner. The incident itself, no way that'll happen, dude. Like, it's like a Hattori Hanzo sword sharp. Like, he's just like flipping rice with that knife and everything. But it went so hard that I guess he got stuck and went, ja! Or I hear like the blade might have flew out his hand or off the blade or something and clean cut her head off. Like, no, man. It's even like a delayed reaction. Her head sort of just like slid off after trying to look at the sun and like eye contact. And you go like, no, I don't think so. That kill is so ridiculous that I guess it would do irreparable damage to the company and business and hibachi chefs in general, dude. All Benihanas nationwide would be closed down. All right, what about the auntie? All right, she woke up in the middle of the night, totally possible. She goes downstairs. Of course, the weak stare that will break on you and everything, that happens, I guess. It happens in every horror movie, so it's got to be true. I think you can put your face in a bunch of fish hooks, but unless you pull back or something like that, and it's usually like inside a box, so not so possible. And then her to put rubbing alcohol on her wounds, like, yes, that happens, but for it to ignite just like that, that's pretty much impossible. She used jet fuel on her face. Like, what? And then the realtor sign to go right through your face. Like, rah! Like, I think if anything, you would poke yourself really bad. You lose an eye. But would a clean go right through your head and everything? No, man. That's like soft skull syndrome. Won't happen. She would have died anyway just from the flames being around her and you can't breathe or anything. How about the motel where with the swimming pool and electricity? Like, pretty much impossible. Just say that right there. You would fall inside the pool and go zzz, ah. So you would probably get electrocuted for a little bit. I don't think you would just go right to explosion. Or the monkey would have to do like, all right, I'm going to revert all power to this line that can't handle that much electricity. All right, the locked door with the gun. I say that's possible. Yeah, sure, that's totally possible. We've seen that in other movies too. The whole thing is like, accidental gun deaths, yes, that happens all the time. People leave loaded guns, they think the safety's on. Happens all the time. When she got shot, she totally blew up and exploded all over the place. And I would say that is possible. I mean, Marv got shot in Pulp Fiction and his head blew up everywhere. Every time someone gets shot in this, it's totally not even like half my head's gone or something. You just explode. Yeah, if you do hit somebody in the right spot, they will explode like that. And it was a shotgun, it seemed like, so It wasn't like a handgun did that to her and just bah. So with the shotgun, I would say yes, that one is possible.